Hello, everybody. It's the first. Good morning, it's your old pal Brian. It's August 1st, year of our Lord, 2026. I made arrangements with my buddy Ralph to come out here today, but I'm afraid he's had to flake. His lovely wife, I think I might have mentioned, she broke her fibula, and in doing so, what it's doing is it's causing, your body all connected, right? And she's slipping around in a boot. And what ended up happening was she is annoying her sciatica nerve, regrettably. So this is the second time I really ain't been that jazzed about flying, but once I get out here, I feel pretty good about it. Okay, we have some nice throws there. Taking off. I want to get up before
16.2 volts.
the sun gets too high, just to get some video of beautiful moisture in the air. There's fog and clouds. I think those are little angry black flies that want to do me harm. That's what I think. Anyway, riding here, I'm like, not so much. And then when I get here, I'm all happy. So I'm going to burn out my batteries. Leaving wife at home today so she can do some housework. And I'm going to go do a little bit of shopping after I leave here. Walmart has I'm lactose intolerant. Didn't know it until I was, I don't know, well into my probably 40s. Walmart has Lactaid milk, but they don't have Lactaid sour cream. And nor do they sell the hooch. Our local IGA does both. I always liked IGA anyway. So anywho, what I'm going to do after knocking out about an hour or so of flying here is to work my way over to the IGA, which is kind of on my way home. Pick up some light supplies and get on back to his house hopefully before noon. I was up at 3 a.m. for no particular reason today. None whatsoever. Goodness me. Drive myself crazy. I haven't been flying consistently enough to bring the Otter out. So it lives at the house until I fly 2 or 3 days in a row and feel good about flying. Also, I genuinely need to get flaps put on that thing. I'm a little nervous about stalling it, so what I'd like to do is make sure I have flaps, that way I can land a little bit slower, right? Shouts, of course, to Dale. Thanks for all the updates as always. All the ladies look wonderful, particularly your bride Josh and young Cassie and Gretchen and Cynthia, Twatter, Timby. George, always fun having an exchange with you. You're always a wit. McMoyer, that's funny.
15.5 volts.
You're right, I need to bend my head down just a little bit for the helicopters, and you can watch my patented Brian landings. Back when we first started flying these things, all we had was a tail gyro. There was no 3D gyros or any of that stuff when I first started flying radio control helicopters, and as such,
15.4 volts.
you had to have a particular skill set. I was I'm not going to say terrible at flying. I just wouldn't take any risks. Shock face. But I was excellent at doing Bryan landings, and I still do fairly well. Although these new helicopters, their nanny gyros kind of get in the way. They really do.
15.3 volts.
Makes it difficult for me sometimes. Like the Huey, just terrible trying to land that thing. Almost dead calm, maybe 1 knot wind ish. It'd be nice if it would be a little higher. That way I could try to fly my butt fan. That would make me happy. But we got nothing. Yeah, I may.
14.9 volts.
It may be too heavy, the butt fan. I'm not sure. Because it's almost impossible to launch if it's dead calm. Can be. Now I balance that prop and I swear that thing doesn't sound balanced. Drive me crazy. My buddy Sean, who normally flies out here, I think he's having a tough year. He hasn't been out to fly.
15.2 volts.
But I ain't the one morning. I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. I can cajole him, which I'm famous for doing. Well, this thing's got grunt. If you'll recall, this is a Timber X with a re-liveried
15.2 volts.
OG Timber wing. I happened to buy a decal set for the. I gotta look at that. Need to see if I have. Enough elevator throw. I fixed my terrible lack of roll by increasing the weight on my aileron, but I don't know. I gotta check this. Check this elevator out. I don't know if I got enough throw on it. I'm giving it some gas on the elevator, but not getting as much response as I think I should. It is funny to me that
15 volts.
landing. Let's see what we got elevator wise. Yeah, I got a little. Well, let's see. Whom else? Joel? I forget. So many wonderful personalities.
15.2 volts.
It says I got 100%.
15.3 volts.
I don't know about that. Whatever. Taking off. Dale likes taking off and landings. Touch and goes all the time. I just like time in the air.
Volts.
We have 61 days left here, which just doesn't seem fair. Ooh, got some good news from my kid. I think I may or may not have mentioned this. I probably did mention this. Yeah, they're on their way to try to propagate the species, and everything's looking good. So.
14.9 volts.
Landing, he said to no one in particular. Yeah, I announced I was coming out here yesterday on the Facebook group page, but no takers. There's about, I don't know, 14, 18 members, and you kind of feel bad because everybody's got a life. And this is really a private indulgence that you don't drag your entire family out to.
15.1 volts. Throttle hold.
See ya. So, yeah, I got that happening. But as I've told y'all before, I kind of lucky in that I enjoy flying by myself, just hanging out with you idiots. Okay, on getting back home, Azir. Rick. So let me guess, you're going to be back down to Florida before your proper winter up there, I'm going to imagine. Tell you what, we'll just stay hot for this. Yeah, I have to imagine you want to get back down here before snow. I don't know how things work for you up there. You do you stay there through the holidays, or you just bring yourself on down? We shall see.
.1 volts. Switch warning. Oops, middle rate.
Yeah, every now and then again I have a fantasy about getting another radio. Then I remember the sheer trauma. And even though they try to make the migration easy on you, not so much. No, not so much. It's hard.
High rates, low rates.
This thing. Oh my God, it's one part plain, one part blue. Okay, we good? No wind, right? Right. Or very little. Brap. So glad I got two of these. I'll feel a whole lot better about flying this when I get home. The other one I have is wheeled. That is, I've put it on wheels. So I'll take off and land without, hand chucking it. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. I usually take Sundays off anyway from the universe. Oh, yeah, that thing is so beautiful. I think I'd like a big one.
5 minutes.
Brap. Brap. I hope I can get some of this on my new camera. I'm going to be annoyed. Brap. Makes me laugh. AMRC, you and your little family, you're like me, you got the one kid. You're back from your vacation, which I understand was amazing, aside from poor internet, which, I don't know. To me, it's a gift sometimes. Like last year, I went through Canada, about midway up my nation, brap, and cut through the Great Lakes and then headed east. And pretty much the whole time I didn't have any,
4 minutes.
at camp, I didn't have any reliable internet access. Brap. So, you're like, oh my God, I'm like a caveman, but secretly it was all right. We just watch movies. You know, I have a honeypot disc with nothing but movies from, I don't know, all the way up until about 2009. Yeah, thousands of movies. All right, the camera doesn't have an option for anything between 1080p and 4K, so what I've done is I'm just running 1080p at whatever frame rate, 30 or 60 frame rate, I can't remember. This is the Ape. I've seen this company around. In fact, there's a minor chance I would have had one of their cameras, maybe early on, I don't know. Beautiful moisture in the air. So yeah, I mean, everything's good. My buddy Dale's doing well. That makes me happy. Oh, Cassie and Josh, his wife and daughter, they picked up a bug. Oh, I think that's my buddy Ralph. He's just coming out to say hi. So he gonna fly. God, I'm going deaf. Oop, I think I hear another vehicle. What? No. Yeah, Sean. I was just talking about Sean. I'm so pleased to see he's stopping by. Maybe he'll get an airplane out. Ralph's giving him the what for? Where you been? Kind of glad Ralph got out here. You know, the summer's almost over, and you know you hate it when your wife is sick, and you know
2 minutes.
This thing is so stupid. You hate it when your bride gets ill. You do, but you also want to enjoy your life. We had my wife sit with it. Me and Ralph went down to go look at some new doors or used doors to put on our shed here yesterday, and they turned out not to be what we needed. It was at another club member's house, real nice, early, only about 20 miles south. And my wife sat with Ralph's wife the whole time, which is pretty nice. A couple hours.
Well, I told him I wanted them made exactly like the other ones, but this pressure treat is bolted and notched.
We got to do some work out here. Need to put some screws in our new benches, and this is before our picnic. We got a picnic coming, I think September 19th.
1 minute.
I went down and looked at them doors Ollie's got down there. And I can't deal with it. They're too fucking heavy.
When men come out to the club, we cuss. Landing.
Gotta have something done at least to the left door, to the bottom.
Throttle hold.
Oh, look what the cat drug out.
She drove me out. Brian.
Sir?
She drove me out.
Well, I hope she's all right.
Well, she's going to do it for her.
It'll get us through the picnic, though, won't it?
Yeah.
Throttle
Well,
active.
we're lucky we got what we got from members. Oh, you don't need 2 members, do you?
Alrighty.
First thing you don't have to fight.
This is why I don't sound like a complete dork when I'm talking on my dork cam. Although they know I talk on my dork cam, so there's that.
Throttle active. Throttle active.
Alright, I've tossed this thing I don't know how many times very well. So today I probably won't.
Throttle active.
I don't know that I've actually tossed this thing so many times without it crashing. Let's see. Oh, that was great. Apparently you don't need to sling the fork out of it. You just give it gas and it'll fly out of your hand. I've had this thing 15 years, and until this very moment I've been tossing it wrong. It appears.
30 seconds.
Oh man. Did not reset my timer yet again. Take some more.
1 second.
Take some more. What else is new? So my buddy Rick's now a part-time Florida resident.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer 1 elapsed.
I'm guessing my pal Dale's wife, Josh, is probably around our age. You know, 50s, early 60s. Anyway, her observation that she gets to slow down out there in Oslo is well appreciated. My wife, you know, hammers out an itinerary for us, and I won't lie to you, I look for opportunities to rest. I'm old. At 70, she still runs circles around me when it comes to travel. Yeah, so apparently I don't need to zing this thing like I've been doing for 15 years. Take some more. Take some more. There again, shout out to Anthony, Tony, our original forum originator. He got banned for really nothing, asking about some wokeness over on the you can talk about anything deal. But apparently the powers that be at RCG are not in his political party. I bought a pop wing version of this that was 1100. Oh, that joker would not fly. All it would do is crash. It's just nothing you could do. And the people at Hobby King that acquired this bad boy did a great job. Because it flies. Notwithstanding its mildly insane owner. I think the other day I flew this thing for like 15 minutes. Or 20 minutes. It's insanity. Sean says all it does is get worse and worse as far as being busy. I told him if he'd just run home, which home is literally on the other side of them trees, I'd give him my a couple of charged batteries to fly. It is going to be high heat index today. It'll be 77 degrees as a high. All the moisture that I flew out with my bigger plane is starting to cook off. Sean's such a nice guy. That's my puppy's pseudo daddy. Take some more. They had something called I don't know, forget the version. Anyway, a miniature version of that people use, and they would dogfight with it. It was awesome. In fact, the other company has a mini pop wing, is what they called it. It's about the same thing, but I actually never bought one of those. I've put a camera on here before, and it's wildly unremarkable. Ooh, I gotta do something about that elevator. Maybe put a little expo in it. It's killing me. Now this is a 2200 shorty battery. It's a whole bunch of grams lighter than the regular 2200. I actually have a 1300 that will work just perfect for this, but this works weight-wise, and these things are so contingent upon it being light, or the CG being correct. And just by chance, the CG is correct on this thing. Had a real nice club meeting the other day, if I haven't discussed that. I had a bunch of guys out, and some of them are like Rick Azir. They pay and they don't even, they belong to the club, but they don't even fly. They're so old. I think I'll be doing the same thing. I think Rick belongs to a dozen clubs, and just as a measure to keep the clubs, healthy, monetarily, he pays the dues. I think I might do the same thing. I thought that was excellent. That's almost full speed. Certainly makes a lot of noise. So the these are many generations behind me, club members, and they were builders. I'm talking about proper builders. So it's interesting to watch them go to this evolution where you're not spending quite as much time at the bench, but and during the winter that's what they do, is they build. But even now with the advent of electric, just life gets in the way. They got grandkids and kids and obligations and horses and sick wives. Take them on. I'm gonna see if Ralph's gonna fly today, because it's gonna be dead calm all day. I told y'all we got Ralph hooked up on a proper wind abatement gyro, and he basically has the same sensitivity I have set, which is just a little help. When the wind gets stupid, you want some help. Unless you're Tony or Dale or any number of these other normal human beings that taught themselves to fly in the wind. Take some more. Gosh, I hope I can launch that thing that way again. Wish they still made these. There again, they make the pop wing, and it's been 15 years, so there's a really good chance that I was the problem with the pop wing, not having it balanced correctly. But we shall see. I don't know. I do like that 1100. The bigger the better. The things are still for sale. Yeah, they pop up in my feed all the time. Yeah, if I ever do murder this, I might try a pop wing again, So my running joke would be, this is how aileron flyers fly. They just don't use a rudder. Well, I don't have any choice with this. Hope those little flying beasts aren't oh, shout out to the Rowdies. An obvious omission. In all fairness, like I said, I was up at 3 a.m. So yeah, I think September 19, a Saturday, that's our club cookout. If it's raining, we go the next day. It'll be nice. I mean, we had a really nice turnout last year. And August 15, there's a local open house, if you will, at the municipal airport near me in Caribou. I think Ralph wants to go to that, so we're going to go there. I've probably been at this at least 10 minutes now, if not more. Just so fun. It is Frankensteined up. A little loop-de-loop. It does not want to do an aileron roll though. Holy crap. Tried that earlier the other day. Alright, let's get this thing out of the sky and stop screwing around. Got other stuff to fly. Landing. Coming around.
Throttle hold.
I'll take it. That was a Brian landing. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. Alright, I'll be back.
Telemetry lost.
I got a few, but they're long. I'll put them in that mango. 3.5. Water.
I'm back. If there's a God in heaven, this thing is adjusted correctly, but whatever. Y'all don't want to watch me fly anyway. Generally, you're cutting your toenails and doing other stuff while you're watching my foolish self. Think I need to buy another telemetry unit. For my my parasail is what I think. What is that?
16.8 volts.
If I move as good as you do at 77, I'll be still what? Well, it makes me well right there. First thing I do when I get up, take 2 Tylenol.
It's funny, the dialogue that's going on right now is first thing I do is when I get up is I take 2 Tylenol and I get an ice pack.
16.8 volts.
You got all your haying done?
Yeah, heck no.
Throttle active. Throttle active.
We got plenty of.
16.8 volts.
Oh, that's because it's on
Middle rate.
wow,
Middle rate.
high rates, maniac. Taking off.
Wet as that is, that could fly the floats off there.
It's the truth. It is damp. You could easily launch floats off of here.
16.2.
Oh, absolutely. I've spent a lot of time on floats. I hope Ralph has a plane in the back.
Get her out right now.
And if you'll just run home and get yours, you can use my other 2 batteries. I tried. I need to carry a piece of Velcro out here so we can Velcro a
16.2 volts.
camera onto Ralph's new PA-18. It'd be fun. Why we don't do that? I don't know why I don't keep. My wife has 9 miles of Velcro, and I should just keep a length of it in my box. I just don't. It's foolishness.
Volts.
So Ralph's wife kicked him out and said, "Go fly." That gives me a little bit of the creeps because
15.6 volts.
she's having to wear a boot and she's tippied. So you been good?
What?
I say, have you been well?
Not really.
Well, I hope whatever it is that's ailing you
Can't get rid of this crud.
subsides.
15.7.
What do you got, an upper respiratory that's kicking your butt?
Cough. Bad cough.
Well, hopefully it'll go away.
CT scan, I had chest x-ray, I had prednisone, I had every damn thing you can think of.
So you have been looked at, and what? Are the excuse me. What do they say? You got an upper respiratory infection or what?
Figure it out.
Can't figure it out?
Everything looks clear.
Well,
Don't know why I can't breathe.
well, that's crap. I hate hearing that. I always like it when they can put a finger on something.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone in if I had known that. 'Cause I'm stubborn. I don't go unless I'm dying.
Yeah, my wife also, the nurse, would chide you for that behavior. But by the way, she would exhibit similar behavior. She's the worst about that stuff. I have to make her.
My wife would do that too.
Timber. Yeah, 'cause she's just as bad as other folks.
15.5 volts.
She got a new job with the state, so
Oh, so she did get the gig.
3 years. She works 3 years, then she can retire.
Oh, that's fantastic. So she did get the gig. All she got to do now is keep her husband healthy.
It doesn't pay much, but I think this stuff, yeah, we're going to get health insurance.
Exactly.
She has to pay for mine, but
That's all right.
whatever.
Hey, that's fantastic.
Tough it out for 3
15.5
years.
volts.
Retire.
Sean, the most
It'll be hard because she ain't making much money, but when you add up the travel expense to go to Bangor and health insurance,
just the health
you're
insurance.
making enough money.
Oh yeah. And I'm telling you, Sean, 3 years flies by. It really does.
15.4 volts.
If you ever wonder what it looks like when your grandmother flies a radio control airplane, it's me. I always just want to bring it home. I always want to bring it home. Although with that profile plane, I fly it like I stole it.
15.1 volts.
So has the upper respiratory kind of subsided for you, or is it just flare up, or what's it do?
Fired up. Right off.
I'm going to ask you what may seem like a dumb question. Is it a productive cough? That is, are you coughing up, Buicks and...
For a long time I wasn't, but I'm just coughing up.
15.1 volts.
Yeah, maybe that's the end of it. When you start producing.
Just give me another steroid for the nebulizer to try. I don't know if that's any better or worse.
Steroids tend to just mask inflammation, but they also allow the body to rest. I'm going to ask you a question about your steroids. They used to come in a thing called a steroid Medrol dose pack. So you take, let's say, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in days. Are you taking anything like that?
No.
That's good.
Just the nebulizer.
Good. Yeah, I used to have to. The nebulizer made my hand shake. Right after I'd take it. Holy crap.
14.9 volts.
That's a good plan.
Before I go to bed.
Yeah, that way you can rest. The bad thing about a cough is that you have to be awake to cough. You have to be awake. And being awake, I know it's going to sound dumb, doesn't allow you to heal. You got to be able to sleep. So hopefully you're getting some good sleep.
Up all night.
Yeah, you don't want to be up all night coughing.
15 volts.
Yeah, it'll kill you. Timby. Yeah, you need to be able to sleep so you can heal. Landing. You said to nobody in particular?
15.1 volts.
Are you going to have
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
Ridge drive you this time?
Mine, or supposedly the nephew that screwed him over, piled them up beside his barn there, and I said, well, can you buy some of them, or?
Throttle active.
Chuck. They're solving the problems of the world next door. Everything having to do with hay. You don't need to hear them. Ralph had a real nice flight. He's got about an hour to hang with us. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm a very satisfied person when I'm by myself, but it is nice to have, particularly people you like. I just think the world of Ralph and Sean. Sean's having a tough way to go. He does have a win though. His wife is a nurse like mine, and she's just got a state
5
gig.
minutes.
A state gig where she's got insurance and can retire in 3 years at age 55. She'll continue to work, but she'll have insurance. That's huge, because this ain't Canada. Might lose my camera. I have an old battery in it. I need to replace it with the new battery, but I don't know if it'll maintain memory or not, so I don't have to redate it. But yeah, Sean's had a persistent cough, and he finally had to go get looked at, and they can't put their finger on what it is. Man, you hate that. The upside is they, probably ruled out about a half a dozen other things. But when you go to the doc or the auto mechanic, what you want to do is come back with an idea of exactly what's wrong. And this kind of stuff is maddening. They're treating them with steroids, which gives you some relief, but he just complained of blurred vision to me a minute ago. Homie don't like that. There's that sun they've been talking about. A little bit of breeze. Brap. Yeah, Ralph did a great job flying his PA-18. Just a little bit of wind abatement. Just a little bit. That's all he needed. And then what's cool is he can get in there and crank it up as needed as he gets older. Next year.
3 minutes.
I honestly don't know if you can have any more fun with your britches on flying this thing. Brap. Oh, so nice to see Dale and In the Tube Deep enjoy travel and share photos. They don't even bother us anymore. They used to come over and stomp us back in the day, and RCG doesn't even screw with us anymore. You're off topic. We stay off topic. It's not about it's the endeavor that brings people together. But in the end,
2 minutes.
That's how people hang out. It's not the hobby, it's the people. And it's so funny because you got people that'll claim they're misanthropic, that is, they don't much care for folks, but they're on the forum every day. Shine example, that's Sand Crab. He's on the forums every day, and he is one of the most shy misanthropic people that I know. I just got bit by one of them freaking black flies on my thigh. Never felt it. I'm going to treat that thing. Brap. Yeah, I took the distortion out of this.
1 minute.
I just wanted to fly, or the camera to just record normally. Brap. Yeah, Ralph's got telemetry now, and he thoroughly enjoys that. You can tell how much gas you got. Keeps you in the air longer.
30 seconds.
It ain't yelling at me.
20 seconds.
Let's bring her in, shall we?
10, 9, 8, 7,
Landing.
6, 5, 4, 3. Throttle hold.
Generally that yanks things apart, but it didn't on this one. That's good. The other landing is a whole lot better. Alright, if this thing's still running. See ya.
Programming then. I mean, look at Eric. He's a genius in his concept. I mean, and he
Went ahead and swapped the old battery out in the new cam with a new camera battery. Turned out to be a nice morning. It really is. I'm pleased.
Throttle active. Binding. High rates.
I don't know if this battery's going to hold or not. It's been on charge. This is such a lovely model. I might go ahead and spring for 2 more batteries. I've already got them in my cart in eBay. About the same price as AliExpress, really. I guess this is probably in. I don't know. Is she blinking? No, not yet. This is battery number 1. I think battery number 2 is at the end of its lifespan. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be blinking. You've probably heard my armchair philosophy on the following, but dear reader, if you're hanging with me, listener, with the exception of catastrophic illness, we tend to make our own heavens and hells. You know, getting hit by a UPS truck. Well, that thing sounds like it is just having to work. More so than I would like. Yeah, Dale said there's a mod for this. Put a different pack in.
8 minutes.
I'll do that when I can't get batteries for it anymore. I'm sure eventually I won't be able to get batteries. Well, Dale, I hope Miss Josh and Miss Cassie are healing. It is the crappy secret that nobody really talks about in travel. Alright, the wind's blowing from behind me. Route's fixing to launch. Yeah, if I got one good battery, that'd be great. Because you just don't fly them.
7 minutes.
Yeah, my problem is I don't fly these things down. I bet you. I only fly about half a pack for them. All right. They get Ralph taken off. There he goes. Coffee grinder. So apt.
6 minutes.
Just beautiful skies, beautiful country, beautiful people. Deals are done on a handshake. thing's just beautiful. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it might have held my memory. I'll know here directly. I don't have I didn't put. You'd have to have small glasses to be able to read this thing, and the screen's not crazy bright. But I think it had enough memory in there to held my dates, my date and time. If not, I'll just reset it. Let's see if I can pitch down. You can catch my way cool landing.
Throttle hold.
That thing's just nothing but torque. That was fun. I like flying it out here as much as I do at camp. Uh-oh, I need to put a spot of glue on my horizontal stab. No, or not beat it up. Probably the thing to do is not beat it up. Y'all will just hang with me, I'm sure. I hear Ralph behind me.
Throttle active. Binding.
Oh, there he is. Man, how cool is it that that thing worked? Makes me happy. Where is he? Must be to my right. Oh, there he is. Not blinking yet. Usually it'll start blinking right away if it's annoyed. A little breeze coming from my right. I love this thing. Well, that Andrej Strum guy has got it made. He actually has more stuff to fly than he could probably ever fly.
9 minutes.
A little breezy breeze. A little breezy breeze. Those tail rotors, they're just funny. They're angry.
8 minutes.
It's a lovely machine.
minutes.
Landing.
Throttle hold.
Such a sweet thing. Comes Ralph. We can do a little landing action. Sweet. It's pretty warm. Why are you so warm? I have been on charge at home, but it ain't on charge right now. Could have been just the sun. You out of here? Glad you could see me. It was your pleasure. Ridge doesn't know how to bite. He's just too sweet.
Throttle warning. Switch warning. High rate. Takeoff. Stabilize mode. 0 volts.
Let's do the little camera on board. Why not?
Throttle active.
Sean speaks so softly I just cannot hear him.
8.4 volts. Landing. Takeoff. Stabilization off. Stabilize mode. Stabilization off.
Well, it doesn't jerk around as much. I fly it stabilized back
8.4 volts.
at camp. Yeah, that's your whole yaw right there. I think George has got the pro version and it whips around. Yeah, it sure does fly nicer without that nanny button. God almighty. "60 days left." I thought I saw a they might be having something downtown
8.3 volts.
mid-August. Need to look at. I never fly it
8.2 volts.
out of nanny mode. It's so nice. Almost banks.
Volts.
Dogs are doing great. They get so excited in the morning they bark, and I got neighbors. I'm hoping I don't get a complaint. .9 volts. Sweet. Get a little bit of arty stuff there.
.8 volts. .7 volts.
Don't get too spritey with it.
Low battery. 7.5 volts. Low battery.
Landing.
Low battery. Throttle hold.
Ryan landing. See ya. I was telling, Sean was telling me that you'd like a little bit more
Elevator.
throw,
Yeah.
and I said all you gotta do is add a,
Yeah. 10%.
and you'll be good. Yeah, I laugh because when I fly consistently, I start thinking, man, there's something wrong with the plane. It don't react quick enough for me. No, I'm just flying consistently.
I'm almost tempted to get another one of them lemon receivers and put in that goddamn beaver.
Well, why not? I mean, really. We know how to.
It would help me with it.
Oh, absolutely, and we know how to do it now.
Throttle active. Throttle
Ooh.
I gotta get
Middle rate,
her back
middle
together.
rate.
And, the guy's coming Tuesday to look at my bathroom and see what it's gonna take.
Cool. Taking off. Yeah, that'd be great.
I told her if it's going to be more than $10,000, I ain't getting done. I'm willing to go that. I'm mean. There ain't nothing to that bathroom.
16.3
There ain't nothing. I
volts.
don't need a toilet. I don't need a sink. I just need it taken out, a new wallboard put on, and the tub taken out. And I need the floor leveled up.
Sure. He ought to be able to do it for 10 grand because that's Orlando prices right there.
Yeah, pretty much.
10 grand is.
He's out of Florida.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's up there 7 years.
16.1 volts.
He calls himself Chris's Castle. But he still has a crew down there that works on their own. They're his friends. And his telephone number is, no, it's not there, it's Missouri. Is where he's from.
Gotcha.
His telephone comes up as Missouri. I said, well, shit, this is a friggin' scam. I almost blocked him when he called me.
0.3
I told
volts.
him that. I said, I get so many scam calls and I don't answer nothing from other states. I said, it's because Florida's got me once or twice, and unless the name is, if the name is on there, yes.
Yeah, you good to go.
They had Chris's Castles on it, yeah. What was his name? I can't remember.
15.9
Oddball
volts.
name.
Yeah, if you want to hop up another plane while I'm here.
No, I ain't gonna have time. I got to start putting stuff away slowly in the cellar.
Sure.
I got 4 or 5 tubs out in the garage there that need to go down. If I can get 4 or 5 onto the cart, I run them over to the door and I slide them in. And the big beaver, I might put that back in the box because this plane's gonna probably do me. I'd like to fly the beaver because it's still in good shape.
It's a nice plane.
But it's not acrobatic like this one.
No, that one, all you got to do to make it peppier is just, like you said, make a couple of extra adjustments.
Yep. It doesn't do quite
15.6
enough
volts.
tight loop.
Yeah, we need to put a little piece of Velcro on your PA-18 and put a camera on it.
Yeah. This camera here won't hold a charge.
Which one is it?
That's that little one like you got on that plane.
So it didn't work,
Well, it won't stay working.
and I don't have a battery for it either.
Charge that with a phone charger there for a couple of days,
No joy.
and it's sat there for a week
15.5
and it's
volts.
dead. It'll turn off on, but it'll go right back off again.
Yeah, I don't have a battery for that one.
No, I'd like to be able to get the regular, another one of those regular
Mobius?
Mobius. And this has too many programs to it. There's video 1, video 2,
Yeah.
and then this got still.
Well, before you throw it away,
15.5
I
volts.
don't throw it away, I'll give it to you.
and what I'll do is I'll pop it open and see if we can get a battery for it.
I'm going to put it on the charger again and test it again.
Yeah, use a different cord.
Yeah. I found that cord to use in the truck.
Cool.
It's double-ended.
Nice.
And you know, I got that phone to work in the car without the cord.
15.5
Nice.
Now I don't know whether the GPS is going to work or not because I don't know what you say. Hey, what?
Hey Google.
Hey, Google.
Yep.
I said that in the truck and it wouldn't answer me.
So you can just push the little microphone button then, and you can go ahead and talk to it. So if it doesn't answer to your voice, just push the microphone button. It's on the bottom left of the screen.
Okay.
15.4
I need to
volts.
spend time with it.
Yeah, just play with it. And if you have any questions while I'm here, we'll walk through it again. I don't care. Yeah, I like you to be able to use that tech because it's very, very beneficial.
How's Sherber today?
Doing real well. She stirred in the night. You know, I try not to paw her awake, but she stirred in the night a little bit. But she woke up early with the dogs, with me. She's doing good. Looking forward to just hanging out tomorrow and taking it easy. I freaking love that property. Love it. Yeah. Landing. And just enjoying life, and then coming back out here next week, and we can fly again. I'd like to.